Hmm. Well, you didn't miss anything, but for some reason we crashed there.
Now we'll step off and rethink this.
Uh-oh, looks like it's going to crash again. I'm looking at the feed here, and, okay, here we are.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
I guess that's part of streaming on the internet, right?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Yeah, but not when that ugly.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. At third, Chisenhall. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Josh Donaldson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here we go again with missing the strike zone.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch.
Low down the middle, huh?
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Like what we saw there. Slider outside. Let's see if it chase.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Nick Swisher will start things out when we come back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0.
After that disaster that Kluber put up in the first
And here
game,
is Nick Swisher now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carrasco's, he's winning me over here.
Oh, and he's going to beat him at their own game here as this is sharply hit to the left side and through for a base hit.
Most guys, that might be a double swish.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
111 so far. Oof. This guy needs a big hit in the worst way.
Reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway
He got
center.
a piece of it,
There now is
just,
Coco as he takes it in for the first out.
Center field's where fly balls go to down in this stadium.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in is the shortstop, Mike Aviles. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Right in the gap.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Strike, huh?
And EK, I don't know about
That
you,
was
but I
way
really
off
hated
the plate,
getting
but
a
all
bad
right.
call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
I don't blame him for being mad.
And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Piaspo for one. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon
hits,
following this.
Arriving in the runs. I don't know what to say. It's a lot like the real
Josh
ones.
Reddick will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Josh, careless whisper Reddick himself.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Fouled back. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Fastball. He was way behind that one. Pitcher wants a curveball outside. They might argue with you on drums.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number one.
All right, Jan, you were right.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Sean Jaso will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Interesting. He's calling the outside way out, but he's calling the inside very, very tight.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
He's pulling them down out there in center.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's closing in on
Lowry
putting up
doesn't want to
yet
pull the trigger on
another
those
0.
fastballs inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh, we try high and outside, huh? Well, let's run up the flagpole.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And there, in fact, is the speedy Mr. Bourne. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Whew, okay. 6th inning. Just wanted to have a look at one.
And that's offered at and missed by Bourne as he falls quickly behind here, 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
No matter which type of swing I take, I just cannot hit that ball.
Swinging a high chopper.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job getting enough on that throw to make the play.
They didn't have such a good third baseman. I probably would have had some runs already.
Michael Brantley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Getting in the bat, have the chop into the first pitch again.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Family's barging in.
Line to the right side. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Okay.
Jason Kipnis will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Pause this broadcast for a moment.
You got Browns players? You got Browns?
The whole thing was $5.
Bears?
I couldn't turn it down. These were 69 cents. Don't they charge 10, 12 bucks for those over it?
Oh, easily, yeah. Look at all the different teams.
I think that's it. And I got you something. These were $1.99 for a 6-hour battery charge.
Yeah, it's kind of like mine except it's smaller. Wow.
I don't even know these characters.
Look at all this.
So I got myself a pink one and I got you a blue one.
Let's do it.
I mean, I know it's like a feminine blue, but it's like 6 hours of battery.
You do the characters.
Like you can charge this here
I'll get that.
and then charge your phone. I don't know how long they'll last or whatever. But
If
I
it's
got
too up,
look at these. 39 cents a piece. I thought they would make great party favors for her birthday.
they would.
I got these for 50 cents and look, I love that these reindeer, I can make the cookies and they only need a little bit of
Be careful, they're
frosting.
not put together.
You
Who'd
know?
you get? Is this everything?
Yeah.
You got Cameron?
Yeah. 50 cents for these?
Then you got Jordan Cameron.
Yeah, we
in the
only got
Browns.
meat. Where's the roast
Tight ends.
from, is that them over there? And then they had these red velvet cupcake. I bought these before. This is 12 cupcakes, and it comes with the icing for it.
I don't know. Kissy managed to get this necklace like stuck in that green chair. And then when I got it out, those things fell off of it.
What is this? What's an accident, Mom?
Is it the new one?
Because I'm like sitting here trying to play my game, and like she just could not stand not making herself a problem. Like she just had to find a way to make herself a problem, which drives me nuts.
Oh, I know what that is.
Doesn't sound like it was an accident.
She wasn't gonna be happy until I had to stop what I was doing and deal with her.
That's terrible.
Can't believe Max Scherzer is national.
I know it.
That's gonna take me some time to get back.
I would do a thing like
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
They hit him for 92 cents.
Perfect.
So $1 for 12 cupcakes and frosting.
And this is swung on and
Can't
lifted
beat it.
down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
So I thought that was kind of fun, and it really looks like the football field's a lot
Ball
less
swung on and hit high down the line in left,
That's cool.
but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
You have the directions for
Now
the
another
baseball
0-2.
field too.
Somewhere.
Is there a way to simplify that?
And this is hit well towards the hole.
I don't know.
And a dive by Callaspo, but no dice. It's a base hit.
The fans back from
And
the
here's
grocery
where,
store, so.
on the mound, you got to tell yourself, he
Got
did
some
everything
convo
right
going on
there.
here. Pay it no
This
mind,
was an
please.
0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Carlos Santana will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
But now you got to regroup
Backing
after the
away
2-out
there.
single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Cool, Johnny.
And this will be fouled away. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Come on. Another base hit. Another base hit.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Up at not quite 10 pitches per inning.
Now a ball lined to the
Oh,
right
drop,
side.
drop.
In there, a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there.
That's exactly what I was
What I
trying to
mean
do.
by that, with 2 strikes, you've
Drop
got to
him right in
open
the
that
gas.
zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Brandon Moss will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Give me something I can crush. Awesome.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And this is where the Indians just need 1 hit.
1 hit.
I see the kids play with the Legos a lot, so I thought those probably would be.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through
our kids are
6
definitely Lego
shutout
crazy
innings
right now.
here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Come on, give me something I can hit.
Kipnis off a second, now the pitch. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again.
Awesome.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Surviving, but I wouldn't say he's throwing.
on the ground towards second. And
Damn
the
it.
two-out threat will not come
That's
to
twice I've
pass
gotten
as the inning
two on
is
and
over.
couldn't turn it into a run.
Indians strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Jason Giambi will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And Giambi is aboard. It's a base hit.
At least it was Giambi. He ain't going for a double.
Just the second
He
hit
pulled him
they've
to
got
first
against him
instead
so
of shot.
far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
He's not running.
Alberto
That's
Callaspo will
what
try
they
it
say.
again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Yeah.
Quarter.
Unbelievable.
And these are really good to just put
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
So that's an easy thing to make. 25-cent pie crust, I was like, heck yeah, because that'll make a nice little weekend dessert for the
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short.
You can't get
Kipnis
pie for 25 cents.
on to
Anyway,
first, and they turn the double play.
turn two. Booyah. Yeah, Giambi on first. That was about as good of a double play opportunity as you could ask for.
Craig Gentry will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
You get the ball on the ground, Giambi is out for sure.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Like I said, Giambi's not running.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped
I
foul.
will do that.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy
Yeah, it's
fly
gonna be
ball
done
out to
again.
center field. Bourne will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. And this is still a 0-0
Yeah, it's
ball
pretty
game.
exciting, honestly.
Yeah, it says to just don't get it red.
Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team
Where's
denting
the
the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Swisher will stand in here to
Yeah.
start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Next couple paychecks, we're going to get these phones. You and I, we're in need. It's not even
On a
Oh,
big swing
oh,
here as he
oh.
drives this one out to deep right center field. This is to the track,
Nick
to the
Swisher
wall,
gone.
and gone. A
First
home
pitch.
run.
He's 3 for 3.
These are little, like, decorating curls.
So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
10 cents a bag. These are usually $1.99 a bag. 10 cents a bag, and I'm like, I could use the red and white ones on her heart cookies for Valentine's Day.
Sure.
You know, 10 cents a package.
Nick Swisher driving the ball out of the park.
Well, you figure
Breaking the
it's
0-0
only a
tie.
matter of time till this guy
My
gets
man.
going. That's his first home run here
Now, if
on
he
the
can do
season,
that
and you
for
can
us in
bet
real life this year,
it
that'd be
ain't going to
nice.
be his last.
Jan Gomes will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's the first pitch. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. On to
Young
first,
Gomes,
so a
the
good
goal is
bounce
continue.
back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Mike Aviles will dig in with one in and one away. And a swing here by Aviles as this one's on the ground to shortstop. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And this throw sails over the head of Giambi.
That was insane.
And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll
First
need
the
4
catcher
outs
dropped
to
the
get
ball,
out of
and then
this
I ran to
inning.
first, and he like overthrew it all the way into right.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder Michael Bourne.
That was bonkers.
First pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that air affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
Isn't there one more guy that wants to get together? How many guys do I get? 4? And then
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
I just got one of these. Yeah, they didn't have any more rounds.
Here's the 1-1 home to Bourne. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and rolled towards first.
Terrible.
And Giambi will take this one to the bag. A 3 unassisted, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Cleveland.
At this rate, Carrasco might go the distance.
Coco Crisp will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
You just have to watch it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Another
Showing
example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
My pitch count is still pretty good. Under 10 pitches an inning.
And Coco swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you.
Seems like that's not going to be a problem.
Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
In the air to right center.
Straight out. Should not be
Bourne will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And this is low, ball 1. Pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Fouled straight back. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order.
7 shutout
it
innings for
remains
Carlos
1-0.
Only 2 hits.
Luke Gregerson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Michael Brantley will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Let's see if maybe
and we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Insurance run with shooting is.
That's lined into left, and it'll get down in front of Cespedes for a base hit.
Drops one in, gets the first hit of the game.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He probably does.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Carlos Santana will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Looking good. See if we can get some kind of rally going here.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Brandon Moss will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Team that traded you. Make them pay.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Well, I don't know what Coco Crisp was thinking
Nick
there. He should have been playing
come
them off
forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward
3 for 3 at the
deciding
home run
this
and a
ball
double.
game.
Come on,
And they
Swish.
better be careful, too, because
Another
they haven't
ODI
gotten him out
opportunity.
yet, so this is no small task.
Yeah, Oakland traded you too. Make them pay. Who cares if they traded you to the White Sox? Oh, they're going to walk Swish. Bases loaded with 2 outs in the 8th inning.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after
he
the
was
next
3 for
guy
3
with a
with a
force
double
at
and a
any
home
base
run.
here
Can't
and
blame
2
him.
men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Jan Gomes will step in now in a big spot here in a game
0
as
for
close
3,
as this
Jan
one.
Gomes.
And a chance
That's
at
why they walked
redemption,
him.
too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Part of me wants to pinch it somebody, but I got a gut feeling Jan should stay. I'm going to give him a chance. Oh,
And maybe
Jan.
an excuse me swing
betrayed
there
my
as this
trust.
is tapped in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. 3
9
left
hits
for the
and a walk,
Indians.
10 base runners.
They're on top,
Only
1-0.
got 1 run.
Josh Reddick will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Josh
Never gets old.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And that'll get down
The
for
wall.
what should be extra bases. And
what
he'll
about
get
2
in
doubles
at
from
second
him?
base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
After going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Both times I held my breath. I thought it was going out, but it just bounced off the wall.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. John Jaso get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
I think it's time to warm up some arms. Shaw. He's a chase.
Right there for strike 1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is going to be a foul ball. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Chisenhall is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Jed Lowry will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And this pitch is going to be bounced foul over near Ty Waller in the first base coaching box. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
The count's starting to get kind of high. Starting to run with some gas here.
In the air to left. Brantley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number two.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run.
Pitching a 3-hit shutout here in the 8th inning.
Sometimes these seem like little mistakes
at
the
pretty
time,
well under
but
100 pitches.
now he's still at second with
tough
2
call.
away.
Jeff Francoeur will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jeff Francoeur. This guy's played for everything in the league. He gets around.
And he takes ball one.
And you know, things
That was a ball, huh?
more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
That was funny. Oh, here we are.
In the air to center. And Bourne is there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Shutout innings.
One left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0.
He may have to go the distance.
Sam Fuld will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number
Fuld.
15.
It's a great
Sean Doolittle come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the
baseball
ninth.
players have all the best names.
Nick Punto is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Nick Punto.
Mike Aviles will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Fouled straight back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike
I gotta
one,
find a way to
strike
bring this
two,
strike out
take
way
a hike.
down.
I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless
strike
out
out
there,
so
and that
much
was
in this
another
game.
one.
Lonnie
probably more
Chisenhall
realistic
will
that
get
way.
another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Cool, Johnny. I suppose I should warm up my closer just in case.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole.
Terrible. Just terrible.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Michael Bourne will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
See what we can do. I hate to have to make a 1-run lead hold up in the bottom of the ninth.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
All right, well, bottom of the ninth, 1-0.
Alberto
Carlos
Carrasco will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Cody Allen,
And whatever
warming up
they've
in the
done for the
bullpen just in
first 8
case.
innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Warren is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out.
And he just continues to roll right along.
Look at that.
He's
8.1,
working on
3
a
hits, 6
three-hit
Ks,
shutout this late in
85
the ballgame.
pitches. No walks, no.
Craig Gentry will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him
if he can
off
hold it up,
base at the top of the lineup.
Can't
He's
have
0
much
for
of a better
3
start to the
thus
season.
far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. One out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Punch him out.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating
He can make a
performance.
1-run
Kept these guys guessing all
lead
game long,
stand
and
and make a
he's
1-run
just 1 out
game
away now,
into a
picking
win.
up
That's
a
pretty
well-deserved
impressive.
complete game shutout.
Coco Crisp will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
90 pitches.
Now the
Holding
1-1
up
pitch.
under 100.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing and a miss. He struck
Indians
him
win 2
out,
out of
and
3
that'll
games
do it here as
in
the
the
ball
series to
game
start
is
off the
over.
season.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in
Lost the
charge
first game
essentially
3-2.
from pitch 1.
Won the second
And now
game
he
3-2 in
finishes
11
off a
innings.
masterful performance here,
Got a
getting the
complete game
complete game
shutout.
shutout.
1-0 win in the series finale. 91 pitches. Carlos Carrasco pulls down a 3-hit shutout on a very good A's team.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
Carrasco and Swisher both had awesome games. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, a home run, and a walk. Carrasco's got to be playing again now.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of
runs,
debate
no
about
walks,
who'll take
8
home top
strikeouts.
player of the
Complete
game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Well, I think we probably go 30 minutes on the game and 72, and that would take us from 465.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
Stranded 9
MLB The
runners.
Show. For more, get those
Pitiful,
smartphones
but
and tablets out and head over to
pitching
theshownation.com. The
carried the
Indians
day.
win this one 1-0. So long from
No
Oaktown.
errors in the game.